What should you do during a market dip? How to handle the market dip? What should an investor never do during a market dip? What mistakes should they avoid? Financial expert Mr. Satish Prabhu is here to guide us. Satish Prabhu, over to you.
So here is, there is a sweeper in a temple, and his job is to clean the entire temple every day. And he always used to, because many a times he finds himself alone in the temple, and he keeps cribbing about his job, and he tries to talk to the Lord who is inside, and tells him that you have a very good job. You don't have to do anything. You just have to stand and listen to what people say. You don't have to answer anything back. They give you a lot of money. They put money in the hundi that you've kept in front of you. They also give you a lot of food to eat. I can see a lot of sweets that come offer you. I can see a lot of fruits that they offer you. And especially on special occasions, it's a feast that you get for doing nothing, for just standing there and doing nothing. This is what you get. And look at me, I sweat, I slog day in and day out and clean the temple and do so many things. And what do I get? I get paid for my money, but I don't eat the type of food that you eat. And before the month ends, my money is over and I'm left penniless. So my life is so hard for doing so much of work, and your life is so easy for doing nothing. And he keeps saying that day in and day out. And one day the Lord, gets tired of what this guy, the sweeper, keeps saying. And the Lord, tells the sweeper one day that, hold on, let's do one thing. You feel that my job is so good. Let's exchange positions. You come here, you be the Lord for one day, and I will become the sweeper. So, the sweeper was taken aback by, what the Lord said. He didn't expect the Lord, to give him that offer of standing in his place for one day. And the sweeper was overjoyed. He said, I don't even need to be asked that. I would love to come in your position and stand there for a day, enjoy the food that is offered, take all the money that people give you, and for doing nothing. So please, you are free to do all the sweeping if you want to do that. And they fix a day and say that, okay, from that day, the whole day, the sweeper will stand here and become the Lord, and the Lord will become the sweeper. But the Lord tells him that there is one condition I have. The sweeper says, I am ready to listen to any condition for standing there for one day. So the Lord tells him the condition is that you are not going to interfere in anything what people say. There are people who will come here, stand in front of you, say so many things. They have problems. They have, they want to offer you something. They have some questions. Whatever they say, you are not going to answer anything. Whether they are right, whether they are wrong, you are just going to stand there and listen to them. So the sweeper says, oh, it's all the more easy. I don't mind just standing there. I have no interest in what they say or what they do. I just want to enjoy the food and the money. And the next day they exchange positions. The Lord becomes the sweeper and the sweeper becomes the Lord. And first comes a person, a rich man. A rich man comes and prays in front of the Lord. And typically, how they behave. The rich man asks for many things, like he says that I'm putting up a new factory. Please me to increase the business of that factory. I will offer you this and I will offer you that, and many other aspects of his business. And as the rich man bows down to pray to the Lord, he suddenly drops his wallet. His wallet from his pocket just pops out and falls on the floor. The rich man does not notice this. Okay, the rich man does not notice that his wallet has come out of his pocket and has fallen on the floor. The rich man moves out of the temple. After the rich man comes a poor man. Now the poor man starts crying and says that, Lord, my salary is over. I don't have any money to run the family, and I need to feed my family. So please help me, with some money. I'm in a very bad position. And he too bows down, puts a rupee in the box, in the money box before the Lord, and bows down and prays. As he gets up, he sees that there is a wallet full of money lying on the floor. Now, obviously, the poor man feels that I just asked for money and the Lord gave me a wallet full of money. The Lord is so kind and powerful. So he picks up the wallet, thanks the Lord, and says that I didn't expect you to give me justice so soon. Picks up the wallet and leaves the temple. The third person to enter the temple is a sailor. Now, the sailor, if you know that they go on their ships for 6 months, they are home for 6 months. The sailor prays to the Lord and says that I'm going back into the sea after 6 months. I pray for my good health and all peace. So and as the sailor is about to leave, there is a policeman who comes into the temple with the rich man, and the rich man is telling the policeman, catch hold of this person. He has taken my wallet. I remember, I think the wallet has dropped in the temple, and this man has taken my wallet. So the police arrest the sailor, and while the sailor is saying that I don't know which wallet he's talking about, but the police arrest the sailor and are about to take him away, when the there is, as they say, there is a twist in the tale. The sweeper, who is the Lord, standing as the Lord, speaks up and tells the police, hey, wait, you guys cannot catch the sailor. The sailor is not the thief. The thief is the poor man who came before the sailor. He has taken the wallet of the rich man. Please let go of the sailor. Now, obviously, the police are a bit surprised to listen to the real Lord, because they didn't expect the Lord to speak, and they have to believe the Lord. And they leave the sailor and they go after the poor man, and the poor man is now arrested and taken to jail. Now, what happens is the day is over. The next day, the positions again change. The sweeper is back to his job, and the original Lord, is back in the temple. And the next day, the sweeper is very happy about what happened the previous day. He got to eat good food and all of that. But the Lord is very angry. The Lord is very angry and tells the sweeper that I didn't expect this from you. So the sweeper says, I mean, I did a very good job. Why are you angry? He says that I told you to remain silent. You are not supposed to interfere in anything. What have you done? He said, I have done what is right. Well, who told you to do that? So he said that I'm supposed to be the Lord and I'm supposed to correct if anything goes wrong. He said that no, you are not supposed to do anything. You are supposed to just remain silent. Why did you speak? So, and the sweeper tries to explain, and the Lord says that was my plan. You were not supposed to interfere. The plan was, the poor man needed money. I ensured that the rich man dropped his wallet. The poor man picked it up so that the poor man gets some money. The rich man has enough money. If his wallet drops and he loses some money, it doesn't make a difference to him, but it does make a difference to the poor man. So the poor man got the money. Now, the police were actually to arrest the sailor. The reason was that the sailor, when he goes to his ship, there was going to be a storm at the sea and his ship was going to drown. I didn't want him to die. That's why I was going to arrest him, put him in jail so that he doesn't go to his ship and he does not die. Now you have completely, that plan has completely changed. The poor man is in jail. The sailor went into the sea. He got caught into a storm and the ship met with an accident and the sailor died. Now, the plan that I had for the sailor has not taken place. The plan that I had for the poor man has not taken place, all because you interfered with my plan. Now, by this story is why this story is linked to investing is that all of us today, today say the markets are down by more than 12% from its peak. And all of us are worried that why is the market falling? How long will the market fall? But if you look at the history of the stock market, you'll realize that it has not been a one-way street. It has always gone up, come down, gone up, come down. All those things have happened. If those of you are present in 2008, the markets have fallen by 60%. We are just 12% down. The markets have fallen by 60%. And even after that, I think the Sensex was around 21,000. It has come down to some 3,000 levels. And from there, it is now where it is. So whenever the markets come down, it's not permanent. It's always, only thing is we don't know by when it will go up, but it's never permanent that it will keep going down. Whatever goes down will always come up. So the only we need to do is we should not interfere with our investments. We should allow our advisors to or distributors to allow them to manage that portfolio for us. And if we continue with our investments, there is a very high chance that we will end up creating wealth. Now, if you look at this graph, it tells you that the Nifty over the past 25 years, if you had invested 1 lakh of rupees, then it has generated 12.5% returns and given you 17 times the money. 17 times the money, 1 lakh became 17 lakhs. Now, in 25 years, you'll have roughly around 6,000 trading days, assuming 250 odd trading days in a year. In 25 years, you'll have roughly around 6,000 trading days. Now, if you just miss the best 5 days, the best 5 days of 25 years, then you are still left with 5,995 days. Now, if you invest on those 5,995 days and just don't invest on the 5 best days, your returns drop from 17 lakh to 10 lakhs. Only by missing the 5 best days, you have lost almost 7 lakhs. So what have you done? You have interfered with the market process, and this interference has cost you 7 lakhs. From 5 days, if you just miss 10 days, you lose 10 lakhs. Out of 6,000 days, you miss the 10 best days and still invest in 5,990 days, you lose 10 lakhs of rupees. Your returns drop from 12% to 8%, 8.5%. So the more you stay away for certain periods, the more you are likely to lose. But the more you stay invested, the more you are likely to gain. Look at Warren Buffett. He has invested from the age of 11 years and he's 90 plus, and he has created a large fortune. So today you can see his net worth, So today, if you look at his net worth, it's more than $100 billion. And look at from where the money has grown. It has only started growing after he turned 60. Why? Because he did not interfere in his investment process. And that has given him the bigger, chunks of money that you see after. And that's how compounding works. That's how compounding works. If you have to invest for a longer period of time to create more wealth, and do not interfere with the decision of your advisors and keep investing in the market.
Thanks for detailed answer. If you have any doubts regarding this or any other financial decision, don't hesitate to book the free appointment with our financial experts. The link to the appointment is given in the description below. And also, would you like to know more about finance and investment? Then we would recommend you to attend our free live webinar. The link to the webinar is also given in the description below. The webinar is absolutely free. If you like this video, hit like. If you are new to our channel, please do subscribe. Thank you for watching.